Alright, guys. We are back. Oh, yes, indeedy. We are back. So, hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Ultra Dark Slayer. We have some news. Interesting news between PlayStation and Xbox. Xbox, PlayStation, whatever, how you want to do it. So, let's get right to it, okay, guys? So, we're going to start off with PlayStation because, again, not a lot of people are talking about it, and it's really up to us Xbox, go-getters have to explain what's going on in both platforms, and even with Nintendo or PC and stuff like that, because of course the PlayStation community it's still parading around about having Xbox games into their platform, which they are deeply blind on what's really happening with the so-called Trojan Horse that everybody's calling it. And you know what? Yeah, it's a Trojan Horse effect. It is. And I even said it on my last video. Little by little, PlayStation will cease to exist. No more consoles, just an app. So, speaking of which, right now, a PlayStation office right here in California are laying off people. PlayStation is laying off people, and now people are posting that they were grateful that they got a chance to work at their favorite brand, and I'm glad about that, but it's just a shame that they had to do this. But it is what it is. Business is business. Money is money. So that's the only way to save up money as much as possible. So they could put the money into their games, if there aren't any games, which there aren't. But yeah, so that is what happened later throughout this week. The layoffs that's going on over at the old California said now office. So that office of PlayStation is no longer around. And now, my PlayStation 4 users. Sorry to say this, but your console is no longer usable. What I mean by that is because PlayStation, Sony, Interactive, has come out to say that they're not putting any more games onto the PlayStation 4 console. So what that means that your library of games coming to that platform is done. It's finished. No more. No more games for the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 is done. Kaput. The end. So now, PlayStation 4 users, you have to decide what to do next. You either buy a PlayStation 5, get an Xbox, or just go to the PC. That is up to you guys. If you want to stay on PlayStation, get the PlayStation 5. Take your library with you. But, there's a but. There is a but. All your PlayStation 4 games, if you want to optimize them, you gotta pay. You gotta pay $10 to upgrade those PlayStation 4 games to the PlayStation 5. Now, Xbox doesn't do that. They don't do that to their consumer base. They don't. They will let you take your Xbox One games and optimize them for free. Not 1 cent will be pulled from your wallet. But if you want to forget about PlayStation and Xbox as a console, there's always the PC. Rebuild your library again during those special Steam deals just for you to rebuild your library. The cheaper the better, right? So it's up to you, PlayStation 4 users. Either buy a PlayStation 5 and spend more money to optimize your games. Rebuild a different library with the Xbox platform, with Game Pass, mind you. Free optimization, free saves within the cloud, or just rebuild your entire library having games at a better deal. It's up to you guys. Now the last and final topic of PlayStation is the rumored state of play for February 14th. I'm not sure it's confirmed yet. I haven't looked into that yet. But the thing is, what can they show? Ghost Coyote, Wolverine, Baby Steps, a couple third parties, maybe Xbox games onto the platform. Who knows? But I leave this to you about, all the wildfires are spreading within PlayStation. How the fanboys are cheering about the Xbox games coming to their platform. I say to you this, the Trojan Horse is slowly opening. Xbox will flourish within the kingdom of PlayStation, taking Sony's consumers away. Okay? Don't get mad at me. You can already see it for your eyes. They did it with Grounded. They did it with Pentiment, Hi-Fi Rush, and they did it with Sea of Thieves. And now they're gonna do it with Forza. Soon Gears of War. Soon Halo. Soon Starfield. Soon the rest of the Xbox library. Xbox is going to grab those consumers' wallets here and there as their money goes into Xbox's pockets. What's going to happen to that money? I say again, that money is going to go to new projects. That money is going to go to new hardware. That money is going to improve cloud gaming. That money is going to do some other weird devices within Xbox. And people say that this Trojan Horse is not going to happen. It already happened. Xbox is inside of PlayStation. And a lot of people still don't see it. For those PlayStation gamers out there, you guys are going to keep Xbox alive no matter what. If it wasn't for the FTC, maybe this wouldn't have happened. Okay, but so now Xbox is playing nice, giving the games to the gamers that want to play games. Okay? So don't get mad at me. Be mad at your own brand. Be mad at Sony that why the heck did you guys let Xbox in? That's all I have to say about that. Alright, now let's move on with some more news. Something's going on with Square, and they're already saying it. That Final Fantasy 16 may come in spring. And along with the Final Fantasy VII remake and rebirth coming later this year. I want to hear more about this. It's been said so many times, and I am ready for that drop. Yes, I am going to play this on my Xbox Series X. And of course, I'll finish playing those games off of my PlayStation 5. And which version do I prefer the most? And I'll give you my honest opinion about that. I can't just say, oh, Final Fantasy 16 is better on PlayStation 5, but Remake and Rebirth is better on the Xbox. I'm just going to tell you that. Or maybe it's the opposite. Oh, Final Fantasy 16 is better on the Xbox Series X, and Rebirth is better on the Series X, and I'll say, oh, the Remake is better on the PlayStation 5. It can either be both ways, or I can say that, oh, they're better on the Xbox Series X in general, and PC. But yes, those games will be coming to the Xbox brand, and of course, waiting to hear more about the Nintendo Switch, because they're saying that they want to put those games as well on the Nintendo Switch too. Exciting times being a classic fighting game person, you know. Just like back in the 90s, I used to play a lot of arcade games back then. But man, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection did drop a couple days ago. Shadow dropped, nonetheless. And yes, I did miss the Capcom highlight, but it's alright. But when it dropped, when I came home, the next morning, I bought the game. I bought it yesterday. I played it a little bit, and oh man, it feels so good playing it on my Xbox. So good. I will play more of it. I'm glad the game is finally back home on Xbox consoles. I mean, it's a crazy time, man. Crazy time to be an Xbox player. Last but not least, the Fighting Collections 2 from Capcom is coming later in May. It's on the 16th. Day one on all platforms. On all platforms. Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, and PC. And you know what? Xbox, you guys did it. This is what we wanted. These are the kinds of games we want to have in our library. Keep up the good work. Keep up with the good relationships you have with Capcom. This is what we want. This is what we want to play on our console, on our preferred platform. The best way to play our games. What can I say? I enjoy playing games. That's why I'm enjoying Indiana Jones right now, and it's a fun time. I am indeed has started playing Indiana Jones last weekend after I was done playing Visions of Mana. But man, Visions of Mana was something else. It was crazy. Square Enix, you almost made me cry. You almost make this grown man cry towards the end of that game. But anyway, but yes, Xbox keep doing a good job. Keep those relationships strong with all the studios out there around the world, and we want these kinds of games. We want these kinds of games to make us feel happy and remember the memories that we had, all these precious games that we like to play. And Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection is one of them. I know I'm rambling on, guys, because just talking about it just makes me feel so nostalgic, you know, playing the first Marvel vs. Capcom at a Pizza Hut where I used to live nearby, or playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 at another arcade down in Redondo Beach. Oh man, such good times back then. But anyway, that's all I have right now. If you like this content, leave a like, subscribe, and share this video with your family, your friends, your pets, anybody who wants to hear the news of the gaming world. And I'm also gonna say this too. One of you that called me like I'm such a man-child for buying something like this, that means you're jealous. You're jealous because I got something like this out of my own pockets. I work hard for my stuff and I enjoy buying the stuff I like. But if this triggered you, I'm sorry. I work hard for my stuff. But then again, guys, everyone works hard for their stuff. So, again, guys, have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever stay safe out there. And I'll catch you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. Peace out.